This room looks like death. Look at everything that's going on. Too many elites. Right now, there's two. Who opened that door? Who opened the door? Oh my god. In the last episode, we got 3 uniques in 2 dungeons, which was absolutely awesome. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. Holy cow. 2. We got 2 uniques. Oh my god, that is absolutely awesome. One was a drop, and 2 was actually as a reward. And off camera, I actually ended up getting 1 more unique weapon that I actually forgot. A dagger. Same dagger that I've been getting. This is my 4th version of the dagger, my 4th drop. So that is okay. But one thing I forgot to do, we actually got that as a drop off of camera before recording. I ran a random dungeon and boom, there it is. The dagger is right here. It's item level 771. And the good thing is our core skills now deal 40% increased damage. So previously, I was rocking out this item 752 upgraded all the way. Core skills deal 28% increased damage. And now I got this new one, which is really nice. Plus 29.2 core skill damage right on the bottom there. So we got a lot of a pretty good upgrade. Let's go. All right, so the plan for this dungeon is to slay the malevolent in the specters. One guy right there. Let's jump in. Let's do a poison trap. And we're gonna just slaughter everything. They do reduce our resistances big time, up to 50%. So we do have to be careful. Double dash was not necessary, but so we're doing pretty good right now. We do have to be careful with the resistances. Monsters are a little bit tougher for some reason. Normally they just blow up, but we are jumping in. We are warming up, and the plan for today is to keep running a few more of these. Get some more gear. I actually still farming the gear, still in a hunt for uniques, of course, but right now primarily I'm on a hunt for a new chest piece because the one that I have is really old. The only downside to the one that I have is it's not we're not using the aspect off of it because we end up taking our armor aspect off of the chest piece. It was on the chest. We put it on the necklace to give us more armor, and that is primarily to help with survivability because armor increases resistances as well as physical and elemental, but also because we haven't been able to get a good aspect as a drop. That was the only aspect that we've gotten as a drop, and that's unfortunate because we are having to use the one that comes from the dungeon. And of course, if you are getting the one that is a dungeon reward, you can use that anytime you want, as many times as you want, but it's a really low percentage, right? And so it rolls really low because it's easy to get. So we are on a mission to find an aspect that grants us armor, so we can hopefully stack a little more armor, give us a little bit more resistances. Hey, there's a jail key right there. So the armor is okay. Attack power is a little low, but could be better, could be worse. The other thing, we also, I don't want to do it right here, but let's grab this door. The other thing, we also worked on a different Paragon tree. I went slightly different Paragon tree, and right now I'm rocking Tricks of the Trade over here. I actually rotated the way that the board looks, and then I just talented into 24.8% damage to elites and more armor, and that's primarily thanks to this guy. This guy is like getting on my nerves. He's just going to hang out. Where did he go? Is he dead? He just disappeared. As soon as I started attacking him, he disappeared. All right, moving on into the Room of Death. The Room of Death is here. I don't have any cooldowns. So, right there. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some poison traps. Hopefully slow some things down. Take a little bit less damage from poisons. Now, if you missed the last episode was episode 9. And if you missed the last episode, we got 3 uniques. I also changed up some skills. Got rid of the shadow orbs in favor for the poison trap. Poison trap, of course, now provides us with more resistance, more damage reduction. Poison enemies deal 10% less damage. And then we got a deadly venom. Put 2 points into deadly venom. 1 from our necklace. Let's go ahead and activate this, and we can move on. So that is working out really nice. I'm really enjoying the poison trap, really enjoying the shadow imbuement. Kind of an interesting combination. Have not tried it pre-season. We also got Frostburn gloves. Frostburn gloves are awesome. You get a really nice chance to freeze enemies. I think I'm just going to leave that that there. What is this? Green Shrine. Green Shrine's okay. So the Frostburn gloves are nice. They freeze enemies. Gives us lots and lots of control. Hello? Here we go. All right, so Shadow Step in that. And right now we're on the hunt for ancestral items. Now, I feel like I'm a little bit behind in the season. This is week 2. I believe this is week 2 of the season. Week 1.5 of the season. I feel like I'm behind because I work long hours. So I would like to, I believe the plan for Blizzard, which I would like to see, is to increase the fast time or decrease the leveling time to level 100. That would be really nice because I actually seen a really cool Frost Sorceress that I really want to try, but I'm focused on leveling this rogue at the moment. And I really want to try a couple different classes. Don't really want to spend all season leveling one class to 100. So, and I know the solution to that is to play more, but when you're working a lot, that's tough to do, right? So we do the best we can. We make entertaining videos, and we have a good time. So right now, let's see. Damage resistance aura, that's got to go first. We're going to lay down a trap. If our poison trap procs, it has a 30% chance to reset Shadow Imbuement, which is really nice, which means when we go in, we Shadow Imbue. Do I want to do this? I really don't like chasing this guy around because I'm melee, and there's really no need to. Let's continue to the other side. So it's working out really well. We're really enjoying this. Haven't really tried Twisting Blades. Don't really feel the need to at this point. But we also got a really nice Wind Force bow, which is really good. I've got, at this point, I got so many uniques. I got probably 12 or 14 uniques now, and I'm still leveling. The Wind Force bow is really nice. Look at the DPS on that thing. Really, really good. Hits with this weapon have 15% chance to deal double damage and knock back the target. So that looks really good. I'm not a ranged player, but that looks awesome. Definitely gonna save it for later. Gonna give it a try. But right now I'm having a blast with the Flurry Rogue. With the McFlurry Rogue, we are just missing the boots. All right, turning in the first stone. We're going to go in. We're going to run into, turn that in, grab the second one. Let's Shadow Step, try to kill this guy. Poison Trap, Shadow Imbuement. Well, actually, Shadow Imbuement, then Poison Trap. That's the way I typically like to run it. Everything happens back to back. So, Shadow Imbuement pops off. Poison Trap as soon as that procs. Shadow Imbuement did not reset. It's only a 30% chance, but when it resets, it's really, really nice. So, killing her, nothing going on here. Malignant Invoker will take. We'll run some Malignant Tunnels. And right now, it's just basically rinse and repeat. And you can see the Frostburn gloves doing work right there, freezing enemies, which is really nice. I did give up my healing gloves. I finally got healing on my gloves, which I had to give up, unfortunately, for Frostburn, in favor of Frostburn. But I still have them. They're in my inventory. So when we go to fight bosses, or, you know, when the Butcher comes out, we change gloves. We change gloves to the healing gloves. What is going on here? I hate fighting in doorways. I can't see what's happening. But who's this guy? Yeah. Suppressor. Wow. Even with the 28%, did she just heal up? Even with the 28% extra damage to elites, I feel like it still takes a while. This is very interesting because I have the node to 25% actually, so almost 25%. The bonus is not met. We need a lot more intelligence because we are on the 3rd Paragon board. But as you've watched my videos, as you know, I like to experiment with Paragon boards. So that is the way that I'm going. And right now it's working out pretty good. Tricks of the Trade helps out. And then damage, extra damage to elites. Of course, a little bit more armor. And that is primarily due to this glyph right here. Grants 55% bonus to rare nodes. All right, it's boss time. I think it's boss time. So if you don't know, the season feels very different from preseason. It feels a lot harder. Preseason, I was running monsters. I was running Nightmare Dungeons with monsters 10 levels above, 7 to 10 levels, and that was really good. And I believe changes were made, nerfs were done, and things are now a lot tougher. So anything over 5 levels higher is a lot harder than it used to be. That's unfortunate. Really enjoyed running things that were bright red to us, but that's okay. We're still doing good. Right now, I'm in tier 21. Gonna stay in here. Gonna run a couple more, I think. We're level 72. We are. The plan is to get to 75 or 76 at, I believe it's at level 76. We can actually gamble. Ancestral. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Nothing great. So at level 76, we can actually gamble ancestral items. Here we go. Bastion of Faith, tier 21. You deal 15% more physical damage. Let's go. Jumping into the Bastion of Faith, we deal 15% more physical damage. Monster levels are 75. I don't know if I need to kill all these guys, but they do explode. So we deal pretty good damage. The weapons are not as high as I would like them to be. So we actually had a lot higher weapons with higher attack power. The overall attack power was higher. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. What's up, buddy? Look at the Frostburn gloves doing work. This is really, really nice. He's just completely crowd controlled. He is vampiric. I really don't want to... Are you kidding me right now? So that's the thing. I got stunned from full HP all the way down to 0, and I got quite a bit. The funny thing is, I tried to dodge that. This is the one thing that... The one thing that really bothers me in this game is this. The crowd control is insane. Once you get stunned, you make one mistake, you're all done. It just, your life just completely disappears. I feel like that needs to be toned down, but we're still having fun. That's why we're playing softcore. I'm definitely not playing hardcore anytime soon. Hardcore is a little too much for me because I die a little too much. I die a little too much, but that's okay. We're still chugging along. We're still plowing away. And that is primarily because usually I'm recording these videos after working out, and sometimes I'm pretty tired, so my energy level is a little bit lower than normal. I am on a strength training program, pushing really hard. All right, so collect the animus from these guys. Now, this is the way that it should go. Run in, kill them, moving on. All right. Trash. I'd like to skip the trash. However, I keep hitting them from a distance. Puncture is a range skill, so sometimes when I mean to move, we just throw the daggers and we just hang out. Let's see what's going on here. I was trying to figure out, are we gonna die here? We look like we're okay. Heavy ancestral gloves. Let's get out of that. Let's see what's up this way. Up this way should be the animus. So we are a little bit early. This is the deposit spot. Let's go ahead and kill this guy here. Everything is usually going okay. So right now, our attack power is a little low. It was over 7,000 because we had some better things. But we actually swapped out our weapons in favor for the Condemnation Dagger, which is nice. That one's given us a lot more damage to close enemies, a lot more core skill damage as well. As you can see, everything is just damage, 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 which is really nice. It is item level 771 with the full upgrade. We're almost at 800. And then this dagger is actually fairly new. We got this 2 episodes ago. A lot more damage to close enemies as well. Basic skills don't really care about. 33% movement speed after rolling the elite or after killing an elite. And of course, you can't re-roll anything on unique daggers. But the nice thing that we're trying out is the attack speed. Hits with this weapon increase your attack speed by 5.5 up to 27.5%, which is actually helping us to get more critical strikes. And let's jump in here. Let's Shadow Imbue, poison. Hopefully, if I stop getting stunned. So the nice thing is with that new dagger, it's allowing us to generate more resource and to pop off more critical strikes. And with the Frostburn gloves, it's allowing us to stun them a little bit more or to freeze them a little more like that. So Shadow Imbue coming out. We'll see if we can keep this guy controlled. Yep, not too bad. He's done. Up top is nothing, so that's a dead end. We have to go down. Coming down, this looks like the last guy. These guys are a little bit... I tell you what, these guys are a little tough. Sometimes things just go... So he got frozen midair. That is absolutely awesome. I do want to try to dodge. I hate when they stun, so you have to kill them before... Oof, yikes. Almost ate that one. Or I did eat that one, almost ripped. You do have to kill them before, I guess that's the trick. Have to kill them before you get stunned. The only thing that I'm struggling with is the stuns are a lot longer than they should be. I feel like with one stun, you shouldn't get stunned that long to the point where you just completely die. But that's just my opinion. Blizzard thinks otherwise. All right, depositing the animus. Moving on to, what do we need? Return 1 mechanical box to the pedestal. So, ooh, here we go. Look at this. Channeling Shrine. Yeah, the Channeling Shrine's okay. Artillery's great. There's some other really good ones as well. The lightning one's amazing. That one does really good work. Let's come over here, kill this guy with the damage resistance aura so we can actually kill the other enemies. Pop ourselves a frozen trap, explode some stuff, shadow imbuement. I absolutely love the way that the enemies explode when they are frozen. Okay. Ancestral tunic. Oh, look at this. Elixir of cold resistance. I actually ran out of elixirs. I have not been crafting many of them at all. Usually I just pick up whatever I find, use it till it's gone. This is the return point. Let's dispatch of him. Dispose of him. Kill a couple of these guys. So we need to find where is... See that projectile flying? Okay, so we need to find... Is it here? It's not here, but this is good experience right here. As long as we keep them controlled, as long as we don't get stunned into oblivion, should be okay. As I mentioned before, the problem here is you just get stunned, and it's just... With that many cannibals, they just stun over and over and over, and it makes it really, really difficult. And no matter how many times I try to dodge it, I always get stuck. This is so frustrating. I don't know. What is your most frustrating experience in the game? That is what I want to know. Sometimes these things go well when the Frostburn gloves pop off frequent, and it works out really, really well. And then other times it just feels like I'm just getting crowd controlled to death, literally. We're doing okay. Managed to handle that one pretty good. Got stunned about 5 or 6 times, but managed to... handle that one pretty good. I did talent into Shadow Step. It reduces the cooldown of Shadow Step when you use it, which is really nice. For a little bit more mobility, for things like that, when we get stunned, I try to Shadow Step out, and that does help, but when it's not available, it's GG. All right, let's try to get past these guys. Moving forward, sacred items we could break down, but we don't really need them. We're looking for ancestrals, and right now I think I'm at the point where I'm going to start looking for 800 item level plus. So disposing of these guys, more come out. Let's do a poison trap. Let's heal up. We took a lot of damage there. Okay, this room looks like death because this room looks like death. Look at everything that's going on between the stuns and the frozens and the fears. Tried to actually get out of that one. Didn't make it in time. Let's heal up. Let's dodge out of that. Twice was not needed, but we can still dodge it. Poison trap somewhere here. The nice thing is, let's kill him. The nice thing is we do deal more damage to elite enemies now. And as soon as I can move... And the nice thing is, when Poison Trap procs, it actually stuns enemies for a little bit. Gives us a little bit of breathing room. And then, of course... Wow, look at this. Look at this craziness. And then, of course, the enemies that are poisoned deal less damage. So that's really nice. Let's step out of that. That procs, so we have to be careful. We got 70 seconds until it procs again. But we did okay. So right now, there's a lot of elites. And as you can see... Too many elites. Right now, there's 2. Who opened that door? Who opened the door? Oh my god. I want to know if you're playing hardcore, and if you are, my hat goes off to you. Yeah, is this not chaotic? Tell me this is absolutely insane, guys. I hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I am struggling. I'm definitely struggling, as you can see. This is going to be a while. But we're doing okay. Right now, the only thing I want to do is kill these priests because they do heal. If I can ever get... There we go. A little bit of movement speed. Lots of... How many guys are in here? This is absolutely nuts. Poison. We got everything. Shock Lance, Suppressor, Poison, Vampiric. Let's heal up. Wow. Let's... Okay, I need some breathing room. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. I need some breathing room. All right, jumping back in. Poison Trap. Hopefully when they proc it, it gives me some breathing room because it stuns them for 2 seconds. Not a lot, but enough to pop a potion, enough to get out of CC. This guy is Hellbound, Lightning Enhanced, Teleporter, Vampiric, and other things. So, there we go. And we also got a Ancestral. Is it a unique? Is it? No, it's just an Ancestral. I mean, whoa, 814 item power. This is actually good. Reduces the arm time of your trap. I think we're going to reroll that. Shrine buff duration is okay. 6 strength. Oh, man. Item power is really good. However, everything's kind of crappy. I don't like any of the rolls on this. That is very unfortunate. 26% damage with skills to new weapons. We can actually re-roll out of that. The 472 maximum life is very, very good. Damage reduction is very good as well. And then willpower. If we look at willpower, healing received by 21.2%. Not fantastic, but we'll take it. That'll help. So depending on how this rolls, we'll probably keep it. So gloves I don't really need, but if you are farming for gloves, you can actually get yourself something like this. 5% chance to restore primary resource. Of course, intelligence is very good as well. Intelligence gives critical strike chance and resistance to all elements, and then 9% attack speed and 5% chance to heal for 908 life. So these are my favorite gloves right now, but I am rocking the Frostburn, and I do switch it up from time to time. And as soon as we get our Frost boots, we're gonna use the Frostburn gloves together with the boots. It's gonna be really nice. So there it is, guys, right there. This is going to do it for this video. We did a few runs, which is really nice. We're still level 72. Didn't get to 73. Things are a little bit slower than in preseason, which is okay. I'm going to go play around with some of my new gear. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Do me a huge favor. Hit the like and the subscribe to help my channel grow. And for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.